The connecting lines of the chart are also lines of communication and liaison. So, for example, it is clear from our chart that staff in the reservations, reception and cashier sections need to communicate with each other. Each contributes something to the overall work of the front office. At the same time, there is a line connecting reception and maintenance. Say, if a guest comes to reception and says that her TV isn't working, or her window doesn't open, reception will have to liaise with maintenance to make sure it gets fixed. We will look at how front office liaises with the other departments of hotel in more detail later. Objectives. In this chapter you will learn to: what facilities are required to attract business guests? Facilities offered in a guest business center. How to offer communication assistance for foreign guests. How to respond to guest information requests. Communication systems used in and by hotels. How to manage a hotel switchboard and take guest messages. How to handle incoming and outgoing mail for guests. Telephone services. One of the most important duties of front office is to answer the phone on behalf of the hotel, and either deal with the inquiries or issues raised by the caller, for example, give information or take a reservation, or transfer the call to the person or extension requested, whether a staff member or a guest, or transfer the call to the most appropriate person or department to help the caller, or take messages if required. In a larger hotel, there will usually be a separate switchboard operator or telephonist to perform all these tasks. In smaller hotels, the receptionist may answer the phone alongside her other duties, and particular care will have to be taken to avoid sounding irritated or confused by the interruption. As with guests calling in person at the front desk, every telephone caller will expect to be greeted courteously and professionally and given the telephonist's full and undivided attention for the duration of the call. Managing the switchboard. Basic requirements and techniques that should be observed. Every incoming telephone call should be answered promptly and with an appropriate greeting. Good morning. The Hilltown Hotel. You're speaking to Joe. How can I help you? The switchboard operator should have immediate access to a directory of in-house extensions, to transfer calls to the requested person, a guest index, an alphabetical list of guests, by name, showing their room numbers, extensions and dates of stay, in order to put calls through to guest rooms, and arrivals and departure lists, in order to deal with calls for guests who have not yet arrived or checked out.